It's coming. Boosting communities. Faction divide. Oh my god, what a fucking idiot. Whoever posted this, I should ban them. This is something like, obviously, every time that I say anything good about WoW, people spam copium. But this one right here, this is straight grade A, 100% refined, pure goddamn motherfucking copium. There is no shot they are getting rid of the WoW token. If Blizzard gets rid of the WoW token, I will buy every store mount on the store. Okay? Clip it. I will buy every store mount on the store if Blizzard gets rid of the WoW token. It's not gonna happen. We're friends now. Cross-faction play, Alliance and Horde. Aw, look at that. Isn't that cute? I guess it is. I don't fucking know. Like, I don't fucking know what these things are. Is this like a baby dragon? No, it's not, because it would have 2 wings. Never mind. Working for 30 minutes. Grinding the game for 8 hours for a slightly cooler helmet. True. What's your answer, Asmon? Can I step on your... That's not even a response to me. Who the fuck is that? Okay, small indie companies versus NFTs. There have been a lot of companies that have been pretty much scared away from doing NFTs. We believe NFTs cannot be environmentally friendly or useful and really are just an overall fucking grift. Please do not harass... Yeah, basically people nobody gives a fuck about. Yeah, a lot of gamers are unironically rising up and pushing back against NFTs. Because a lot of people don't want to fucking deal with it. They don't want to fucking hear about NFTs for the 100th time. They're tired of it. They are tired of hearing about how great NFTs are and how amazing this technology is, that somehow the only way that it's manifested itself is in shitty pictures. It's like, well, you don't understand. The technology behind it is really, really good. And it's going to have all these great things. And that's why we spent the last 2 years making pictures. Yeah. Let me know whenever we have those really great things, and I'll come back. That's my thinking. This is why you should buy this JPEG. Yeah, exactly. And why is it good? People think that they can own it. Like, if you own Invincible... and you can use it in Counter-Strike. You know, you can move it around into different games. It's like, well, if I own Invincible as an NFT, I can put it in Counter-Strike. So instead of my gun, I have Invincible, and I can just run him over with the horse. I mean, actually, that makes me want to buy an NFT. Fuck, that sounds great. Yeah, never mind. There have been more than, I think there's like 3 or 4 gaming companies in the past week or so that have announced an NFT direction of their content. And because of so much fucking hate and people that are saying like, all right, yo, fuck this shit, they've actually walked it back. Which is crazy. That's absolutely fucking crazy. Thank God that gamers can agree on something. Yeah, this is good. Music's gone on long enough. True. You know what? It really, really has. So, Zepla is fleeing Ukraine. If you guys didn't know this, there's apparently some people in Russia who happen to be assholes. And because of that, there's some kind of crazy shit happening. And to be honest with you, I am not a geopolitical expert, so I really don't know what's happening. I messaged Zepla maybe like a week and a half ago to see what was going on. She said she was going to wait for the embassy to say what to do, and it looks like they said what to do. You get the fuck out of there. Obviously, best wishes, good luck, safe travels. I'm sure she'll be fine, but it's a shitty fucking situation. It really is. Basically, Russia. Now, I'm not interested in people telling me what it is. I don't care what like, I'm not going to listen like, thank you very much for that sentence that summarizes this geopolitical issue. No, I'm not interested. I'm just talking about it in a general sense and how it affects somebody that we know. And we watch a lot of their videos, and I think everybody mostly likes Zepla. So it's shitty to see something like this happen. Absolutely it is. You know it, I know it, everybody knows it. General rules of raiding. This is from Sword Art Online.
Saying, this book has some great strategies, including how to beat the first boss, Ilfang. So, as you enter the boss room, he's gonna throw wave after wave of disposable minions at you. And you must answer in kind?
What?
Send the weaker players first. Good rule of thumb. If a player asks you for gold 2 seconds after meeting you, front lines.
Ha! Serves them right.
If they hijack conversations to rant about their political views, front lines.
Oh, shit.
If they ask female players for pics of their boobs, Front lines.
Oh, bullshit! That's discrimination!
Okay. Okay, that shit was fucking funny. Yeah, there we go. All right, that's discrimination. Yeah, that shit was fucking funny, man. Wow. Payo, what's Payo saying?
Trust me, a 2019 is not the OG viewers. You want to see our OG viewers? And that's Proto. Is the OG viewers. You want to see?
It's gonna show me. Look at this.
That is.
I was following Payo in 2015. He was the only guy who was stupid enough to stream private servers on Twitch, so I followed him because I wanted to watch vanilla WoW stuff.
All right, Asmongold. All right, 2015. You're telling me that 2019 is the OG viewers?
Yeah.
Ah, okay.
2 bans.
Right. Anyone beat this guy? 2015.
Honestly, like 6 messages, 2 bans. That's probably a better ratio than, a better ratio than some of the people in the ban appeals. Let's be honest. I don't know how I got banned. I have no idea.
I don't think.
You know what I bet it was? I bet one of the bans was remember whenever Payo joined my raid for what the fuck was it? Castle Nathria, and I kicked him out in the middle of the first boss because he didn't do the mechanic. I bet he went and he banned me in his chat that day on his stream in front of everybody. I bet he fucking banned me there. That was the first time, and then the second time. What was the second time? Ooh. He banned you because you only have 6 messages. Well, yeah, what the fuck am I going to be doing? Shitting up the chat with my dumbass messages, man. Yeah, imagine that. Let me scroll down. When you pick the wrong faction but get ready to raid anyways. No, there's going to be a lot of people. This is what I said before about the faction thing. Is that there's going to be a lot of people now that are going to move over to Alliance. Like, now that we have so many people that are able to raid Alliance and not put themselves at a disadvantage, a lot of people are already, like, I'm not talking about something that's like, this isn't copium. It's just logic, right? Every single person who was on Horde, only because it was better to raid on Horde, now no longer has that reason. It's just logic. Now, there are some posts here on the subreddit about the fucking trends, and there are two threads. Both of them have 8 comments already. So we're going to look at those in a minute, too. Let's go back and read the rest of these here. Boost is not for sale, it's just a bonus. Want to sell Drums of Deathly Ferocity for 90,000 gold. Free Mythic plus 15 carry included. Obviously, that's a very funny little joke. Very clever. Not the first time people have tried to use something like this. But, I mean, number 1, Blizzard could just ban them anyway because everybody knows what's going on. And number 2, it's totally fine to sell them on your server. Yeah, but, like, individual boosters are actually better off now because they have less people to compete with. Basically, imagine this. Imagine every Walmart got banned. Like, you no longer have Walmarts anymore. And you no longer have any massive chain stores. The prices in every single mom and pop store, every single local store is gonna go up. Yeah, it's gonna go up. Walmart gone is Pog? What the fuck do you mean? If we lose Walmart, we're gonna lose half of World Star. Fuck that. I love Walmart. Don't give up, fam. Now let your phone fall to the floor because that's the only way you're going to see an invincible drop. Oh, okay, because of the picture and you dropped the phone. Okay, I got a little bit confused, okay? Yeah, I got a little bit confused, but I get it. Move to Trader Joe's. You're missing the point. It's talking, like, it doesn't matter. All right, let's move on. Okay, people, let's hear it. Predictions, I'll start. Sony buys Konami, Microsoft buys Sega. Have you heard from multiple people? As you might suspect, there are a few other big video game deals in final stages of negotiations. It's going to be an interesting year. I thought Nintendo owned Sega. Is that just like 100% wrong? Sega is on its own. Wait, Sega is still independent? What year is this? Like 1998? But I do think we are going to see a lot more of these companies get bought up by these bigger gaming companies. There is some worry that I think a lot of people have with what is seemingly a convergence of power. People get a little bit nervous whenever they see these big companies coming together because the more companies there are out there, generally, the perception, at least, I'm not going to argue if this is true or not, but the perception, at least, is that the customer will have more things to choose from, and the customer can choose the most ethical and the highest quality option. So this does make a lot of people nervous, I know. To me, I think we're just going to have to wait and see what happens. That's what really matters the most. Competition breeds excellence. That's why you buy your competition, so you don't have to spend extra money on breeding excellence. Problem solved. Final Fantasy nominated for Game of the Year. Best story, best soundtrack. I do think that in terms of like the boss fight music, Final Fantasy is definitely, it's in a class of its own. What's this here? What do you think he's listening to? Probably heavy metal or hard rock. Clean dick Asmongold. Oh, fucking God. Yeah, it's about right, isn't it? Honestly, I don't know how many times I've walked by guys that, like, I remember I used to go to the gym with Jeff, and this was like 10 years ago, okay? And I went to the gym with Jeff, Planet Fitness. Jeff was an actual, like, unironic New Year's resolutioner that turned into an amateur bodybuilder. You know, started at Planet Fitness. And I went with him at the beginning, and because he tried to drag me along and get me to basically take him there. I don't know how many times I walked by people and they were just fucking popping off listening to Taylor Swift or something like that, right? Yeah, I mean, they're not listening to Sabaton or any kind of, like, you know, fucking Nordic metal or anything like this. No, they're listening to, like, Taylor Swift and, you know, Ariana Grande. Yeah, I see that all the time. Free pizza? I never went there whenever they had free pizza. This is how things are going in 2022. Show me the real Asmongold. I said the real Asmongold perfection. Yeah, I've got the YouTube videos coming out. YouTube videos have been great. Hopefully we'll keep having some more of those. Asmongold making his first YouTube, community council post. Oh, very, very fucking funny. Uh-huh. We're scrolling down. The never-ending WoW development cycle. Sell next expansion, release shit expansion, release shit patch, do something community and streamers will like, sell next expansion, release shit expansion, release shit patch, do something community and streamers will like. Yeah, and so right now, we are here, okay? We are right here. And then we're going to go to next expansion, and now, about this time next year, we're going to be right about here. And we're going to stay there for about a year and a half until we get to here again. That's the good point. That's the good times, all right? Enjoy it, guys. We're going to have good times for a few months. It's going to be great. Everybody's going to be like, wow, Blizzard finally learned. And then Blizzard's going to come out with the new expansion, World of Warcraft, Dragon These Nuts. And what's going to happen is you're going to have the Legion Legendary system, but every single piece of gear is legendary, and all other gear from everything else is removed from the game. And the only way you get gear is by killing crabs. And it's going to take a year and a half for Blizzard to finally rethink their crab position and just go back to making the game normally. That's what's going to happen. How did the Horde go from this to this? Simple. Liberalism. Asmon interrupts last night in Arena. What's this? Gotcha, bitch. Gotcha, bitch. I actually did pop off, let's be honest. Let's see here. With regard to Google Trends, here's an image showing the same searches and settings giving different results. World of Warcraft, I think that's Asmon's chart, alternative chart. This is why people are getting different numbers. Look at that. It says video game. And look at the other thing. This is not English. This sounds like something they're going to say in the fucking soundtrack we're listening to right now. This is some fucking, like, I guarantee you, this is some Viking shit. Dutch, close enough, okay? Close enough. Yeah, it's not English. All right, number one, it's not English. So I think that's why probably the charts are different. I wonder which one, like, the weird thing to me is, like, which one is real? Like, is the one that I looked at real? Is the alternative chart real? And I think the answer to that is the chart that most strongly reinforces your existing biases. That's the real chart. And then the charts that don't reinforce your biases, those are the ones that aren't real. Look at the dates below. It says February 7th. And this one says February 7th. The only difference is that they are denoting different dates along the timeline. But the timeline itself is... How is it that every time that graphs become involved, nobody knows what's happening? Like, this is like the 5th time this has happened. Do you guys remember these graphs? Remember these? Do you remember all these graphs? Why is it that nobody can read a graph? Web search versus Google search. My brain is melting. I am. Yes, it's all Google. Exactly. Go to the Dutch website. It shows something different. God, this video is going to get so many people mad. Holy shit. Oh my God. Oh my God. This is going to be... Oh my God. I'm going to be able to use this for content for the next week. Holy shit. This is going to be great. Okay, let's read a few more of the threads about it. And then we've really got to move on, okay? These are the 2 most popular threads on the Reddit, okay? So let me just F5 this one. Okay, it's got 17 comments now. No. We're gonna get to the bottom of this. No. We're gonna get to the bottom of this. We're gonna really figure out what's happening here. Final Fantasy XIV 2010 game. 2010 game, this one here. Okay, this probably isn't gonna give us a whole lot. Okay, so there's so many people searching this shit because it's shutting down the fucking server. We're shutting down the Google server. It's in Hebrew? Well, yeah, but it said 2010, so I said, fuck it, let's try it out. We'll see, maybe it translates and it aggregates it differently. I don't fucking know if it's in Hebrew. It could be an alien. Can we just agree Google manipulates information? No, I think a much more simple analysis of this is like, what do you think? There's some engineer over at Google who's like, Final Fantasy is so much better. We're going to delete these numbers and then we're going to make it a little bit bigger and yeah. No, that's not what happened. We're going to move on past this because I don't think anybody can actually, no one knows. Like, we don't know what Google's analytics are. We're just guessing. Okay, let's move on. In response to ad blocking is piracy video, movies, Netflix transaction money, YouTube. Yeah, this is the thing I make. My take on ads, merch at shops, in-video ads, sponsored content, subscribers, second channel. Yeah. So we're going to look at this real quick, and then I do want to pull up the video, okay? We're going to watch the Ice Poseidon video. That's the main one I'm going to watch today. This one right here, obviously, like, yeah, all of these sponsors are definitely there. So this is what I've said before about the ad blocking thing, is that I've said that I'm going to continue ad blocking until I can't because ads are fucking annoying. But I'm not going to tell myself that, you know, this is some kind of, like, really good moral thing. I think that whenever you go on YouTube, there is an expectation on YouTube that users will watch the ads. If there was no expectation there, then the ads wouldn't be there, and the people wouldn't pay YouTube any money. It's obvious that people are paying YouTube the money because they think people are going to watch the ads. So if you're blocking the ads, you're actively circumventing the way that they're trying to make money. Is this ethical or not? In my opinion, it is a gray area. Because there are some ads that are deceptive, some ads that are bad, and I would think anybody would say that you should have to watch those ads, but there are many ads that are not. So how do you really define the two? Do you want to know what I think? I think that people don't care about if it's ethical or not. I think they're going to keep blocking ads anyway, and they're only going to find logic to rationalize blocking the ads. They're not looking at this objectively because they're working backwards from a position that they're not going to leave. That's all it comes down to. Now, what do I think is going to happen in 10 years? Do I think that they are going to stop ad blocking? There is a possibility that could happen. The way it could happen is very simple. It's just better embedding into YouTube and having the ads embedded directly into YouTube. This could happen. They could also sue the ad block developers. I feel like this is very unlikely. This could happen. There are a lot of ways. You have to think about this again. There are billions and billions and billions of dollars invested in making sure that you see those ads. There are billions of dollars invested into that. Twitch tried and failed. Well, yeah, because they don't have the technology for it yet. Don't you think they're going to keep trying? Like, do you think they just failed and that's it? Like, you realize, like, this is going to be going on forever. The workarounds will become harder and harder and harder to do over time because the companies make it more difficult. It's the same as, like, making a new account on Twitch, like spamming somebody and being really annoying, getting banned in chat. You make a new account, you're right back in chat. Now, can you use a VPN to avoid the shadow banning with the IP addresses? Absolutely you can. But right there, you've ruled out 80% of people. I think that most people are saying no because they don't want it to happen, not because they don't think it will happen.